What's good, YouTube? This your boy HoodFacts TV, and I'm back with another reaction, man. Today we about to react to the homeboy Spinion, man. This is a vlog that he did the other day. This joint is about 50 minutes long, so this gonna be a quite long video. You dig what I'm saying? I was gonna stream it, you dig what I'm saying, but I know my people in Australia right now asleep. You dig what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do is, man, I'm just gonna do a reaction to it. You dig what I'm saying? And yeah, man. Without further ado, man. Oh, before we even get into that, man, just let me give a shout out to all my loyal subscribers, man. I appreciate y'all for staying down, man. You dig what I'm saying? We finally hit 1,700 subscribers, man. I really appreciate you guys, man. And to all the new subscribers, man, I appreciate you guys staying tuned with the channel. You dig what I'm saying? But without further ado, we about to jump into this video, man. You dig what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, leave a comment, especially if you want me to do a reaction to your favorite BSF artist, your favorite Gazilda artist, or if you're an artist yourself and you want me to do a reaction to your video, go ahead and drop that comment, and I'm going to get right to it, man. Let's go ahead and get into this video. Let's get at it.
On me, keep me a strap on me. Niggas be rap police. Niggas be cap, no beef. My niggas, they stay in the street.
Buddy Brindle. I shot a music video right there. Melvin Manhoff. Hey, Dawn.
If they gave her a shot again, I'm telling you about my
They're investigating your mum's death.
Someone gave her a shot again, my brother, all my family, they were going to kill him.
Sorry to hear about that, my bro.
I'm Spanian. I was raised in the housing areas of Sydney City. Spent most of my youth and adult life in prison. And after a total of 13 years, I'm free and living my best life. And I'm out and about, flying around, sussing out the hoods all over the world. It's Oj.
Alright, here we are in the middle of Sydney City. I'm at Central Station. As you can see, behind me is the start of the city. I've got a new idea. We're walking around the hoods of the world. You know me, coming from where I came from. I come from the hood, I come from these areas, I come from housing estates. I grew up in prison. I'm really interested, and something I want to do is, as I'm traveling the world doing my food show, I thought it would be a great idea if I walk around the hoods of the world, cities around the world, from Portugal to Australia, wherever we go, to show a different side to things that you hear about. And sometimes we don't hear about these things, different stories, different ways of living. To me, it's interesting. Where better to start than my own backyard, Sydney. So one street up from Central Station up this way is Sydney's most densely populated housing estate. Surrey Hills, Redfern and Waterloo.
First of all, man, my boy Broski, man, shout out to him, man. He from Sydney's, man. A lot of my homeboys is out there from Sydney, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, man. You dig what I'm saying?
They're the suburb.
That shit is beautiful too, man. I can't wait to get out there, man. Like I say, man, I'm definitely gonna come out there and visit one day.
That it spreads through. Top of this street here, you can see over those buildings there, is the start of it. It's where all the housing is, all the flats are up here. So we'll just do a walkthrough. We meet people along the way. We'll have a yarn with them, get a feed, see what it's about, lad. This part that we're in here now, Surrey Hills, is actually trendy. It's actually a rich area. And then it just goes bang, ghetto. Alright, it's just up ahead of us on the right is the start of what spreads over, like I said, 3 different suburbs, high density housing. This is actually the only part of Sydney that has project built housing estates. So whilst there's a lot of different housing commission areas, housing estates in Sydney, they're all out in the suburbs. So they're all pretty much made up as suburban areas. What you'd see as suburban areas, just houses and spread apart, maybe townhouses at the most. But here it's very different, as you'll see. So this street is called Charmer Street. This is the beginning of it, and this ends. What you see when I turn here what you see there and the towers around this that we're about to walk through, this goes for three suburbs straight.
How that's the suburbs? That look like the ghetto. That look like the projects.
Known a lot of boys that lived in all of these. There specifically, that top window, my best mate lived in there for like 8 years. This project that we're going in here, this is called the Northcott project. So all the projects in here have names, not all of them, most of them. Suss out behind here, what's going on here? This is like their backyards. In there is like dryers and washing machines. I don't know if you can see, but they're like secured now. Behind every one of these is like that, like a little backyard, clotheslines, and this big building that you see up in the background is the main block, the main Northcott project of this estate here. I don't think you can access it from under here, I'm not sure. Wow. They're not the highest, and they're definitely not the worst, but I think this particular project houses the most amount of people. Security.
Projects buildings definitely look like our projects buildings, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I always say, man, it doesn't matter where you from, you know what I'm saying? Everything is the same. Oh, appreciate you. It might die. You gotta probably grab the charger. Okay. It's on 1%.
You said 110.
1104 110489. Okay. Yeah. So like I was saying, the projects is basically the same from every project, from every, you know what I'm saying, neighborhood. You dig what I'm saying? So this project that I'm looking at looks definitely the same as the projects where I'm from. You dig me? But man, let's get back to it. Oh, I got some Burger King. Brother brought me some Burger King, you know what I'm saying? My brother came in and brought me some Burger King, some fries. You dig what I'm saying? So perfect timing. I can eat my Burger King and fries while I'm enjoying this vlog.
Another thing too, about 10-12 years ago, all of the projects in the Surrey Hills, Redfern, Waterloo area have security guards at the bottom. You actually got a sign, you'll see them, I'll take you to them. We probably can't get in, and they hate when you film, but every building has its own security checkpoints that you need to go through. There's more housing down through there. And then it's all again, another whole big block of it. You thought that side was it. That was half of it. This is the front side of it. I'm genuinely excited to do this all around the world. You know, some places will be safer than others. I wouldn't call this an overly dangerous place. I wouldn't call it a safe place either, but I'm from here, so I'm comfortable here. But I can imagine when I'm getting around like Naples or Brazil, or those flats in Paris, that I'm not gonna be walking around with such a smile, and I'll probably be like, I definitely won't be taking a bag with me.
Yeah, get to the good stuff, bro. Get to the good stuff. I'm trying to see, you know.
All right, someone's coming out now. The security, is someone coming out? There they are. I'm gonna hide the camera while I go in, all right? Hey, what are you doing that way? Hey, don't. I just seen a bunch of people I knew as I came through. Thank you. Oh, he let me through. He let me through, he didn't care. Hey, don't mate. Oh yeah, don't. You know, one thing about this particular project, as you're going to see in a second, This particular project being the one that is not the highest but the closest to the city, that was near Surrey Hills, near Central, has the best views that you will ever see in a housing commission estate. This is not pointing the city, this is pointing towards Redfern and Waterloo.
That shit is beautiful though, like, man. That shit is beautiful, yo. And what I'm saying is that's the ghetto part too, like, that's the hood part too, and it's still like, you know, nice, you know what I'm saying? And it's big as fuck out there too, man. That's a beautiful view, man.
I'm trying to... That's the views they got from these buildings here. All right, listen, I'm a bit scared of heights, so relax, all right? All right, this is the view over here. Flats all the way down that way. You can imagine when these were built, how excited everyone would have been to live in here. And time went past, and like in this city area, this is close to as bad as it gets, like in terms of living flats. I would say the area down there is definitely worse, but these flats are dirty. Level 14? I only seen 12, so I pressed 11. Right, this one opened up. These are sketchy, bro. They're so sketchy. Oh, bro, the smell too. You know what? It's not that bad now.
Yo, every project elevator smell like piss. I don't care what fucking country and city you in. I don't care where you at. If you got a project hallway, man, it gotta smell like piss, man. For real.
There's been times where it's just smelled. It is just what you thought. Piss, body. You gotta get buzzed out even. How's it alright? Hey, I can see one of the boys there in front of me.
Yo, that rat didn't get no fucks, man. That motherfucker out in broad daylight.
Hey, doing a little vlog, lad. Just getting around with a GoPro. It's one of the boys. Doing. Uzi, he's a rapper. How you doing? Doing, my brother. What are you doing? Just getting a drink?
Just got a drink, bro. One of the boys.
Yeah. And floating around, doing a little hood tour, a little walk around.
Yeah, Surrey's, eh?
Yeah, we're starting in Surrey's.
Yeah.
We're going down through Redfern and Waterloo.
Yeah, nice.
We'll spin him out.
They got the store right there. That's fire. They got the store right there. You leave out the building, go right to the store. You get caught up at that store though, probably.
Tell them what's it like around here, bro.
Bro, around here, a lot of drug addiction.
Yeah.
A lot of crime.
A lot of crime.
A lot of kids growing up in disadvantaged households and that. So yeah, a lot of crime, generational crime.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, it is what it is.
Yeah, bro, but look at it, eh? I went up the top. I'm scared of heights. So I sort of went near the edge. I was going like that. I was going, look at the view, holding the stick at the edge. Someone's yelling out. Were they? Up there. Yeah.
The security here now. There never used to be no security.
Yeah, I know. But he just let me in.
Did he?
I didn't think I was going to get through. And plus I tried to hide the camera, but I just, you know how you got to sign in?
Yeah.
He just goes buzz through. But you actually got to get buzzed out. Not only in, but out. Yeah, because there's no handle. I went up, I'm like, so I had to knock on the window, can I get out? And he's like, all right, sweet.
That's what happened anyway.
What have you been doing anyway? Any new music coming out?
Yeah, I'm going to release in about 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
That'll be about the time that this comes out.
Yeah, so when this comes out, I'll have a new video out.
What's your YouTube?
YC Uzi, YC space AWZY.
YC 2 letters, space AWZY.
Instagram, Trendsetter Chino. TRNDSETAR.
Right at the bottom. Sick coming, bro. Later, I'm off, bro. We're discovering. Yeah, he's another rapper. I started out rapping. He's another rapper from around here.
Well, you actually a good rapper though, Spin. I just like your music, bro. It's believable. You dig what I'm saying, man. Plus, you're a mysterious person, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fucks with you. Like, you come from the bottom. You've been through it all. You know what I'm saying? For you to still have a smile on your face, man, that is fucking big. Like, because this world will really take you under. You dig what I'm saying? So for him to still be him and enjoying his life and walking around freely with, you know, feel like nobody's gonna do nothing to him with all the fame that he got, man, that's fucking dope, man. Like, you gotta fucking appreciate shit like this, man. You dig what I'm saying? It's nothing but love, man. Big smiles when he's seeing a fellow rapper, you know what I'm saying? Shout him out, you know what I'm saying? Use his platform to maybe gain more fans like me, you know what I'm saying? I might go check him out, you dig what I'm saying? So big ups to you, Span.
Just bumping into lads on the way. This is the central between all the Surrey Hills estates, their one and only shop. Have a go at the... Hey, that's his Audi. We'll go in here and... Where's the drinks, boss?
Yeesh.
It's everything you wish for. Your site traffic is skyrocketing. Until this happens.
Thank you. Thank you, boss.
This nigga just snorkeled.
Listen to him, still gonna see that shop. So this set of housing here across the road is called the Pottery. We all refer to it as the Pottery. Yeah. That goes further down there, goes in around. There's another maybe 2 blocks of what was behind us, up, down there and up to the left, but it's pretty much the same as what we just walked through. So now, when we go down this street here, we are leaving the Surrey Hills estates, crossing the road into Redfern. One whole side of Redfern, which was the worst side and which was the most notorious suburb in the country, where the block was, has already been demolished and has like long ago non-existent. There's all brand new apartments and shops, and I wouldn't be lying if I told you that was the closest thing that Australian cities ever probably had. And you're flying. That any Australian city has had to a third world country. But it doesn't exist anymore. But this whole other eastern side of Redfern exists very much so. And
Yo, they got spray paint all over the water. That shit look dangerous as fuck, man, for him just to be walking out there dolo like.
that's where most of the housing was anyway. Just wasn't the worst part. This is the main road that divides Surrey Hills from Redfern, Cleveland Street. See right down there? Here, there's a Lebanese restaurant here, and it's been here since the beginning of time. Actually, Sydney's first Lebanese community was Redfern. It was a Christian Lebanese community, and they've been here for a long, long time. And they built a lot of Arabic stores around here. And these have been standing for a long time, but this one place in particular, Fatima's, all the boys have been going here to get lamb wraps since like I can remember. It's a mad place. We'll go in here with Sasa. Hey brother, how are you? Hey, good. Can I get a lamb wrap, please? Yeah, thank you.
I had lamb, I think, like one time, man, when I was actually up north. We had lamb. It's pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing that I would, really want, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to the lambs.
It's a wall of like a mixture between locals and famous people that have come here before. And oh, full photos on the walls, old school photos. Anthony Mundane when he was like 20 years old, old Bulldogs players. Hummus, tabbouleh, chili garlic, purple pickle. That's all. Yeah, these wraps, I'm telling ya, wow. These wraps, wow. A lot of the places too, you know why I'm happy that we're starting here in Sydney's housing estates, where I grew up, is because more than 80% of the housing that in the estates that we walk past are already due for demolition. They got a set date, maybe a year or two in the future. There's signs protesting it as we walk. I'll try and figure out when, but it's all getting knocked down. The government has said that it's not suitable to have people in housing commission in inner city areas, they need to be far out in the suburbs, on the outskirts of the city, in the cheap areas. To cut a long story short, that's what's happening. They have different ways of explaining it, but that's what's happening. It's happened in different parts of the inner city, other housing estates that we're not walking through today. Like I said, Surrey Hills, Redfern and Waterloo is the major ones. There are smaller ones like Millers Point's already disappeared. The one I call most home, Woolloomooloo, still exists. It's on the other side of the city. And Glebe, which still exists, but that's on the other side of the city again. Woolloomooloo's on the east, Glebe is on the west. We are in the south, so we're in South Sydney area, the football team, the Rabbitohs. Millers Point was like in the north or the inner city near Circular Quay. But yeah, we won't see those in this episode, but it's already started to happen. It happened at Millers Point, like I said, and is happening soon. It won't be long, 10 years or something, and there will be no placement. The city is just gonna be for rich people. It almost is already. It almost is. See these houses across the road? These aren't housing commission. So on this whole street, you have private housing. Between the estates here, you have private housing, and I can guarantee you that one of those houses across. Hey, doing bro. One of those houses across the road is worth a minimum of $2.5 million. Minimum. Like one with no renos, not redone inside, you know. So already the contrast between the people in the housing and the people next door in the private is literally poor people to multi-millionaires, yeah. So unfortunately, when that happens, the clearing of all of these housings, it will just be the rich of the rich living anywhere near here. They got mad homemade chili sauce, maddest. $13. Yum. Forgive me, I'm hungry. I know I'm interrupting the hood tour. It's up this street. We are now in Redfern. Let me stop and eat this, please. I'm hungry. Stop for a quick hood eat. Wow. Yum.
You know my man is hood, man. Right on the corner, eating his food, enjoying life, man. Enjoying life. Blessings.
Yeah. The hummus is so. You know when hummus is almost tangy, it's that fresh. The garlic is so strong, pickles are so salty. The tabbouleh is soaking wet, the chili is home done, the bread is fresh, the lamb skewers are hot. Wow! Alright, let's continue. So as we get to this street in front of us here, this is where it all starts again. This street, multiple streets to the right and multiple streets to the left. But I'm just gonna walk down the middle of this one. Not gonna go every street to street, relax, like we're doing Google Maps. Filming Google Maps. Hey, go on, bro. Go on. Suss out how these flats are. He's kicking on a little sunshare, this fella behind us. Plenty of the boys lived in all here. Most of the boys, actually. Only a few of my mates lived up in that Surrey Hills section, to be honest with you. Most of the boys from the flats we're gonna see now on. These are the windows I was jumping in and out of as a kid, teenager. Far out, dark as, eh? That's what each one of these blocks is like inside, huh? Blocks like this, each block with dozens of those little blocks in them, and multiple. There's another whole block with dozens of them, multiple. There's at least 4 to 6 of those big blocks that each have those little blocks. Any person not being a resident or guest of a resident found upon these premises will be prosecuted. Well. Onto another street with them. This is Moorhead Street. The last street was Walker Street. Another thing of just massive. That's a single bigger one though. Not like smaller individuals like those other ones. Oh, there is some smaller ones with them. And down the back there.
A lot of projects out there in Sydney, man. I must say, there's a lot of fucking projects out there, man.
We're coming up here to a shop that people call Poets Corner. To be honest, I don't know why. I have no idea why after 25 years. But this shop here, Poets Corner shop, is right central in the middle and is the only shop right in the middle of Redfern's estates. So as you can see, whoa.
Yo, the rats is crazy out there, bro. That's crazy. That's the second one I've seen broad daylight run right across your feet. But them projects is definitely like New York City projects, man. High towers, sky towers. We used to have them tall projects in Buffalo too, man. But they knocked them down like probably like 20 years back. So yeah.
Look at that rat. As you can see, there are 3 massive buildings. We call these the Three Sisters. And this one across the road, which is way wider but shorter, I think it's called Gilmore Flats. Have a go at the shop here, but the only shop in the middle of Redfern's projects. Oh, sorry, there's a doctor. Hey, good brother, how are you? Yeah, good brother, good. Waiting for the doctor, bro.
Yeah, Poets Corner.
Oh, Poets Corner, bro. You from around here?
Yeah, Waterloo there.
Waterloo? Yeah. What's your name, brother?
My name's Ben.
Ben, where you from around here? Redfern, Waterloo?
Yeah, originally from like Gladesville area, but yeah, Waterloo now.
You ended up down here?
Yeah, down here.
How'd you end up down here, my bro?
Tribulations.
Where you staying now around
That's
Waterloo?
Good, yeah, down Daniel Solander there.
Yeah. How you find it around here?
Yeah, no, it's good. Like, I said to my missus, like, it's one of the only places, like, in Sydney that I've been to where everyone knows each other, everyone still says hi to each other.
Yeah.
Like, you're walking down the street.
Like a strong community.
Yeah, like, I didn't even know my old neighbours living in Gladesville, but I know everyone from around here. So.
That's an interesting point.
Yeah.
That's a very good point, actually. You're very right about that. Since I've lived in areas that are outside it, when you're in this area, you know every, like, who's that? You know, oh, that's mate's. Look, now you say, Dawn. Yeah, actually, that's a very good point, bro. Is that
lower socioeconomic society, like communities, you find that a lot more. The people are a lot more down to earth and that. But like, I think it's a positive about this community.
Yeah, it is, eh? And what's the drugs still f***ing bad around here?
Yeah, it is what it is. Like, anywhere you go, like you said, you're going all around the world. Like, you'll go into any community anywhere in the world and you'll find drugs.
Yep,
like,
that's right.
There's going to be that, like the war on drugs.
There's gonna be drugs everywhere you go, and I don't care where you go. You go to the suburbans where there's rich people at, you're gonna find drugs, man. So it's just up to you how you're gonna live your life. You know what I'm saying? Either you're gonna be around it or you're just gonna separate yourself from around it. It is what it is.
Drugs, it's a joke, like the way they do it. Like Portugal, you said you're going to Portugal, they actually do it good over there.
Drugs are legalised there.
Yeah, fucking like they found
I'm interested to see that.
Yeah, they found the crime rate over there dropped significantly once they changed that law. So
yeah, wow.
Yeah,
mad, bro. All right, my bro.
Happy days.
Good to speak to you. Good to speak to you. How are the police around here, bro? I forgot to ask you that. Still dogs? Still dogs. Very good point he made. So he come from what used to be, what is a very good area. He's from a very good area of Sydney, Gladesville. And not to be judgmental, I'm sure he won't be upset, but obviously I can tell, like, I'm from the hood. I've done 13 years in jail, I know, right? Like, my judgment is good. So obviously he's become a drug addict and he's ended up around the people of this area and then moved in because he thought life was fit here. And that's the story about so many people here. Like, so many of these flats are full of people It's not that they grew up in Redfern, although I know people that have lived in these flats for 25 years plus, but it's not that they grew up in Redfern, it's that like, this is where you end up before you fix your life up, and there's a lot of services around here for such things, you know? Oh, I should have tried to get in one of those buildings. Same story though, security guards at the bottom. I always found those buildings though very hard to get into. What the process is, you have to know someone's name and what unit they live in, and you write the paper and you check in as a visitor of them and they let you through. And so if you don't know anyone's name or unit and they check it, you can't get through. But that other place in Surrey's Northcott, he didn't care, that fella. Press button to contact security guard. He's coming out. Look, I'm gonna go in because someone's coming out. Hey, brother. He's not gonna let me through. Oh yeah. Doing, brother. Look, he's gonna tell me not to film. Watch. Hey? Yeah, I'm visiting. Billy Olsen. Not allowed to film? Yeah, 100%. I'll turn it off right now, brother. Thank you very much. Thank you. Told ya. Watch him come out. Oh, I'm gonna get the elevators already here. Too late for that. Too late. He would have came out, he would have checked the lifts are a lot nicer in this one. So you just make up a name. I think that's what you do, you just make up a name. Who would I say? Visiting Bill on the 9th floor. There's not even 9 floors. It only goes to 8. Look. I said the 9th, that's a good throw up. Just say someone in a floor that doesn't exist. Hey, don't kill me. Hey, don't bite me. I wonder if there's another way out, or if they've sealed all the fire exits. You know, I reckon they have. No, they wouldn't have been able to. That's illegal, right? To seal the fire exits. I just know what they're like around here. They'll try and siphon everyone through the security checkpoint. I was actually shocked about, when in Surrey Hills, you need security to check you to get out. That's actually shocked me. Right, we'll go. See, boss? How do you get out now, bruh? Oh. Fuck.
They got that shit locked down.
Keep continuing this way in front of me. We're leaving Redfern and we're entering, there's one main road, which is Elizabeth Street. When you cross that, you're now in Waterloo. I shot a music video right there. Manhoff. Whoa. Those birds are loud as, they're going off. Fight.
Birds out there is different, man. What the hell is them? They mad. Them some angry birds.
Fight. That's what Melvin Manhoff, the music video right there. Straight across the road is Redfern Oval, South Sydney Rugby League team. Forgive me, I'm not a sporting man, right? South Sydney Rugby League teams are training ground. And as you can see off in the distance is the towers of Waterloo over the people playing. We're heading down that way. We'll go down this way and go around through the houses. It's actually quite a nice park and field and grandstand. It's only new. Didn't exist when I was getting around here in my silly days, but yeah, I remember when they built this. It's really good. Doing. Number one fan, lad. That's right. Mad, brother. We are now in Waterloo. These Waterloo shops ahead of us.
Telling you, man, it's bad and ghetto in every city and country, man. You can't escape poverty. It's poverty somewhere. You dig what I'm saying? So you gotta appreciate everything, man.
This street here was more my childhood than any street that we're gonna walk through. Our best mate lived on this street. His name's Trung. He's in jail now. Been in jail for like 20 years straight. Nah, he's out sometimes. He lived just up there behind us, across the road. All of these are housing. In Waterloo's a good mixture between actual houses and units. Whereas before it's all just units, you know? He lived in one of these, but up the street there. Mad houses, they're good houses. Oi, doing Adelaide? Just doing a little walk around, brah. You gonna be on camera? Oh, good. I'm doing a walk and talk.
That's alright, what's doing,
Marky,
bro?
what are you doing?
Nah, nothing, bro. Just, just finishing work, just coming back to the area and just, kick back and relax and recharge my batteries. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, sick, cuz. Yeah, I'm just doing a walkthrough. I'm from Surrey's, Redfern, Waterloo around.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Make a little vlog, show them around the hood, and this is something I'm going to do around the world, and I thought I'll start right here in our own neighbourhood.
Why not, bro? Why not? This is where you get it all, the content going.
Yeah. Loving it around here, boss?
Bro, this is my area, bro.
Yeah.
I could have moved out in different areas, but this is my home, bro. Just straight out. This is where I feel comfortable, and I feel like I'm being judged.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I can walk around and do my thing here without... You know, looking about what other cunts are looking at me, what's he doing around this area?
Yeah.
That's just where I feel,
this is where you feel most comfortable.
100%.
You reckon it's got better around here since time's gone on?
Right, it's cleaned up a lot. For the better.
Yeah.
You know, the riff-raffs is out, but there's still a few old heads are still here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's for the better.
That's what I was telling them, it's a lot better now.
Yeah, you go on Redfern Street, there's all these cafes, and then I'm like, hey, I might even take a Dubai out.
Yeah, hippies up there, eh?
Yeah, but I still get hood, bro.
All right, my bro.
Later.
So we're coming up here to Waterloo shops. Just thought we'll suss the shops out, what they're like now. Back in the days, these were like jails. Little jails with little holes that you'd like... Nah, they're all right now. Like he said, it's better. It's like 70% cleaned up, 80%.
What if you could do SEO smarter and faster? With Wix, you can edit your meta tag.
Go on. Hey, go on. Do what do? Hey, boss. Yo. Come here, bro.
Like the all these ones.
Nah, bro, you're about to be in one.
Oh,
Say what do.
What do?
How are ya? Hey.
Spain got all the people who loves him, man. That's what's up, man. You got people that love you in the US too, bro, because I fucks with you. You dig what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Hey. What do, brother? Hey. Good, brother, good. This here behind me is a youth centre. The factory. It's a good youth centre for all the kids around Waterloo. Actually, a really do something youth centre. It's good. Now we're getting into the worst part that we've been out of everywhere we've walked so far. This is why I left this to last. This part of Waterloo, compared to that Surrey Hills and that Redfern part, in my opinion, is the worst. Go on.
Oh my god, it's my last day in Sydney and all I've wanted to do is meet you for weeks.
Oh, no way.
It's sweet, haunted videos, fucking sick. Can I grab a photo?
Yeah, go.
Legend.
All good.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
They're screaming. See what I was saying here, the signs about the evictions that are happening everywhere we've walked. I told you we may come upon some signs. Yeah. No eviction for housing tenants. Go on. Now I'll show you around the flats of the flats. This particular spot that we are is the most dense housing that you can get. And I've been to Melbourne and I've seen them flats and they're scattered through the city, but there is not a place that is so many in one place as Waterloo. Go on.
In the hood, bro. It's in the hood.
Shit, bro. I'm gonna stroll.
Up and bar. You know that, eh?
I'm gonna make the caption Ilche lad.
That's it. Later. Anyway, let's.
Everybody, when you got that type of love, man, you can't lose, man. Everybody love you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they know your story is real, it's authentic. There's nothing fake about it, man. So you gotta love it, man. You dig what I'm saying?
Let's continue. Don't kill me. As you can see around here, it's just flats on flats. It's where all the Waterloo boys live, in amongst all these flats here. We're coming up when we get down here though, turn right up here, and we're coming to the major projects of these areas, or the major projects of the inner city. This, from my experience back in the days, apart from that one place that doesn't exist anymore, the block of Redfern, which was the worst of the worst. This where I'm walking now, if we're going back to early 2000s, was out of the worst. This place was chaos and very dangerous. Dangerous. Not just look bad like some places, but dangerous. So that was some of these flats. This looks like an empty. Doesn't look too bad in these ones.
My boy being on point when he walking up in them buildings, you know what I'm saying? Especially these ones right here, man. He looking around, he making sure everything is a go. You dig what I'm saying?
There used to be a pub right in the middle of Waterloo called the Duke of Wellington. Can't tell you why that closed down. Just got out of jail once and it didn't exist. That was the spot though. The spot. Not a spot for me, I don't drink. But I just remember a lot of people being there and it was the spot. It's not my spot. My spot was a prison cell, unfortunately.
That was your testimony, bro. You up out of that life now. You ain't gotta go sit in nobody jail cell no more, bro. You dig what I'm saying?
I actually haven't walked through these flats for a good 10, 12 years. Let's see how different they are myself. WLC, Waterloo crew. I know him, Buddy B, Buddy Brindle. 1217's the postcode. Oh, wow. I can't tell if someone actually lives in there. I thought it was empty, but then there's clothes in there. Well, the locks still work. It seems like an abandoned building, but there's like clothes and mattresses in windows. This one's got a tent in it, look. I don't know if you can see that. They've made a tent. Sleeping bag on the floor. The windows are locked. They're sleeping in tents inside. Look at these tiny little houses, bro. Legit like little one-bedroom sitters. This one's sort of taken care of. Look, they own a scooter. He's busting me. Mate, he busted me real. Hey, how you doing, bro? Sorry, bro. I'm trying to film the backyard. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, no way. What are you doing? It's one of the boys. Bro, I'm trying to film like the back of flats around here. I thought, bang, I got busted by someone that lives here. It pops out, it's one of the boys, Tone. What are you doing, Adelaide? Like I haven't seen you for ages. It's one of the boys, bro. I've known him for how long, about 25 years. How you been, my bro? Been all right? Yeah, cuz?
He on them drugs still, but he's still himself, man. And you see how I spin you and still treat him as a human being, man. That's fucking love, man.
And just getting around doing a little exploration.
Is that one of them GoPros?
Yeah, it's a GoPro, bro. Yeah, it's one of the newest ones.
Whoa, GoPro 4.
Yeah, DJI Action 4.
Is it waterproof?
Yeah. Hey?
Is it waterproof?
Yeah, full waterproof. Yeah. Later, my bro. I just take it with me, travel, bro, because I'm gonna go and I've got this little show going on. I'm gonna go around the whole world, go into all the hoods, do a little walkthrough and show the real side of life. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. So you're part of the first show, my bro. What's your name, bro?
Augie.
Augie. All right, my bro. Later. Hey, bye.
Yeah, my mum just died, eh? Died last night, but
Bless you, brother. Sorry to hear that, bro.
if they gave her a shot again, I'm telling you, I can't.
Oh, that's it. They're investigating your mum's death.
Bro, someone gave her a shot again. My brother, all my family gave me to kill him.
Fair income.
Yeah, but we know there's a girl there, one
Yep.
girl, and there's another girl.
Yep.
And it's not a bloke we don't know. My cousin walking around.
Yep.
But he doesn't know anything.
Yep.
So he's gonna do that.
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
You gotta find out, bro.
So we're gonna walk. We're gonna kill him, bro.
Sorry to hear about that, my bro.
That's why I'm around this area, you know?
Yeah. All right, bros. I don't know if he's got that. I told you. You thought I'm down here telling lies. That lad, I feel like I know him. Maybe I know him through jail. I don't know his name, but I feel like I've been in his presence before. His mum died last night. He's saying there that she overdosed. Somebody gave her heroin. Someone gave her a shot, injected her with heroin, and he's trying to find out who done it, and they're going to war. And can you see how, if I can walk through here with a camera, film in the backyard, and one of the boys pops out, that little place is probably like a little, I won't say it, but yeah, it's probably a place that they kick back and do their thing. Just randomly come across stories like that of people whose mothers were injected and overdosed, and it's day-to-day life here. You see, he's just walking around, and the other lad is just like, oh, bruh, no way. Yeah, let's go find them. Like, it's just day to day. And this is 2023. Can you picture this place in 1998 or 2002? All that aside, we are smack bang in the center of the biggest projects. This is the center of Waterloo now. This is it. That's why I left this for last. Hey. What you doing, mate? How are you?
Oh yeah, I watch you all the time, bro, on the stream.
Yeah?
Yeah, bro. How you been?
Yeah, I've been good, bro.
Yeah, I only just got here from down the south coast.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Yeah, mad. Just doing a little vlog, bro.
This is my homeboy here.
Hey, no mate, how are you?
He's from Canberra too.
Yeah. What he's doing down here?
Nah, I just come down here to visit family and that.
Yeah, hectic.
He's had a good
example, bro.
Example, yeah.
Thank you, eh?
Yeah.
Later, bro. Later. Hey, what are you doing? This is like my best mate, my childhood best mate, Colombia. Remember I used to do ghost hunts? What are you doing, Abu Hamzi? I just give him random Muslim names, I don't know why. Your dog's going crazy. Hey. Yeah, doing. Yeah, good. Just walking around doing a vlog. Bro, been pacing. Been from Surrey Hills. I took him through Northcott, around Moorhead Street, around all the flats, and back to Waterloo. Got some mad stuff. Yeah, just mad yarns, this and that.
Pold's Corner and that?
Pold's Corner.
Yeah, Mickey.
What are you doing? Talk to him, bro.
How are you?
What's your name?
Colombia.
Where are you from?
Waterloo.
Where are we?
Waterloo.
Smack bang?
Yeah.
How long you lived here? Whole life?
Years.
37. How old are you?
Born and raised. 37.
37, that's it.
In 86.
What's it like around here? But I give him a yarn. It's gotten better, gotten worse.
To be honest with you, from a person that's born and raised from here,
Yep.
it's changed for the better.
Yep.
But not in the sense of the hood. You know what I mean? Like it's cleaned up. It's turned into sort of Paddington. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Houses are getting bought up.
Look what we just walked through, right? Look what we've just walked through. All the yarns we had, what I showed you. And he's calling it Paddington. What Paddington is in Sydney is like a really rich, nice area. One of the nicest areas. So he's referring to everything you just seen to as Paddington, so you can imagine what it used to be like.
Yeah, exactly right.
True or not?
Mate, back in the day, it was never a dull moment.
Yeah.
Never a dull moment. Whether it was cop chases, boys punching on one-on-ones, families against each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We never called the ungies.
Yeah.
Mate, it was never a dull moment. Just walk out the front.
I was telling them how just up behind us, we were there every day at Chung's house. That was our spot.
Yeah.
Me, him, Chung, and two of the boys that are dead now. That was our spot up there every day, you know, doing our thing, flying around, stolen motorbikes and little things in our pockets, this, that.
Walking around Fox Studios. Hey.
Hey, what are you doing anyway? Going for a walk? We'll cruise up. Yeah, come. Can I get in these flats?
These ones here?
Yeah, any of them?
Yeah, I think I know the secchi in here.
See if I can get in, bro. I want to have, before we finish, I want to have a little look in the flats around here.
Yeah. Well, I could have brought a flat screwdriver, I'll get you in there.
Oh, and the big ones?
No, 100%.
The tall ones, see these? See the tall ones here? See the two skinny tall ones behind us? They're like the luxury ones. Look how high they are. They're like the Twin Towers, or we call them the Twin Towers, but look how high they are. Look how high them suckers are. They got views, if you're on the opposite side of us, so over on that side, the entire city. Everything as far as the eye can see.
Penthouse views then.
Penthouse views?
They're high.
I know. Because these ones are what?
18?
Yeah, so what are they? Like 20 something?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. Running through these buildings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Before, there was no security doors, so you could run through them.
Yeah. Oh, before the security guards, yeah, I know.
And then there was codes that you could press and they automatically open.
I was telling them before the securities carry on a bit.
Yeah.
These ones have got security, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to sign in and all.
Oh, no way, he buzzed you in by knocking?
Yeah.
No. So these ones, all you got to do is knock and they let you in.
What's going on, brother? Long time no see, you good? You been alright? I'm just filming just around here with my brother. Can you just let us through, sweet ass? No, we're just walking through, just going up to a mate's house and then just walking back down.
Just a little, for Instagram. Nice girls on there? Alright. What door do they live in? Where do I knock? Every door. It's a good one in this building. Mad.
One day I was walking through work and I used to get on through here.
Yep.
And some, like, I'm not going to say the nationality, but some lad was bridging up to him.
Yep.
And he was going on with it and he didn't want to lose his job or
Let them fly. Yeah.
Sorry, Dom.
The dogs. Oh yeah, he was trying to punch on with him. He helped him out.
You know what I mean? And he was like, the bloke was off his head. He was drunk.
Yeah.
And then I stepped in, sort of a thing, and I had a one-on-one.
Yeah.
With the bloke.
Yeah.
And then when the coppers come, he told me to leg it, and he didn't give my name or anything.
Oh, that bloke there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the security guard. The security guard's mad. He's saying.
We'll walk back down. And I go, oh, what happened to that lad? And I'll tell him to retell the story. I forgot about it. He was bridging up to him, and then ever since then he always lets me through.
Yeah.
I don't have to sign my hand, man.
That's where you came from? Yeah, that's where I came from, butts over there.
Look, you walked all of that.
Yeah, bro, I've been walking since, I've been going since Central Station.
I had the youngins walking past my house. Where's Spanien? I seen him walking around. I go, yeah, he's gone.
They were looking for me.
Guys, I get the alerts straight away.
I showed them the view. Have you been, Northcott up Surrey's? Mm-hmm. Have you seen the view off the back of them?
I haven't been there for a while.
Wow.
Yeah?
Like, cars. No, not facing the east, facing the city, because it's further in the city. Yeah, cars, it's like the buildings are straight in front of you. It's the craziest. Yeah, I was up there, but I'm scared of heights, so I didn't. Anyway, we'll have a suss of these corridors. This is what the corridors are like in these buildings. The laundry's locked. Look at the washer. Look at that washing machine.
Bro, all the power, because people use each other's power and that.
That washer is done, bro. Please get a new washer, bro. What the fuck is they cooking on that bitch? I know that shit don't work.
System.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's been ruined ever since.
No way.
Even at, like across the road, one of the younger girls,
Yeah,
Clara.
yeah.
Bros, all her things, she's only got keys, everything.
Oh really?
People from other floors try to use her washing machine because they don't have washing machines.
Oh, I did see it. Yeah. Everything's on lock here. Everything's on lock. Alright, we'll cruise. He's having a yarn, don't worry about it, it's all good. We'll go this way. Every one of the projects has their own name. Daniel Slander, Joseph Banks, James Cook, Daniel Slander, James Cook, behind this one that way, Joseph Banks. What's that? That one down there near the corner. I never knew the name of that one. I don't know why. A weird name?
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know, maybe it's just we've never known anyone that's lived in it. I've never known the name of that one.
I hardly go to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was always these.
Yeah, I can't even think of these ones. And that one, that's Banks there.
Yeah, just Banks.
Yeah, I can't. The one down there, I can't even. And the two tall ones, I don't know their name either. They got names as well. It's named after all. Look, see, this says Joseph. Oh, you can't see it. It's named after all like explorers, I think.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, they're like early settlers, like something like that. Mayors, or yeah, maybe. That's pretty much a full walkthrough. There's a lot of spots like 20 years ago. If we had continued, you know how we walked through these down there and we sort of came back up. 20 years ago, we would have continued that way to Redfern, near Redfern train station, and you would have seen the worst of the worst. That makes this really look like Paddington. But that doesn't exist anymore. Hey, Dawn. That doesn't exist anymore, but yeah. That's the walkthrough. That's wow.
Can't say going on like you just won the World Cup.
Yeah, I know.
Spaniard!
That's how they go on, man. They've been doing it all day. Anyway, later.
Yeah, they love spinning, man. That's why, man.
We're going around the world with this. Sure, there's going to be a lot of mishaps, right? But I'll try my best just to blend in, keep my mouth shut, and not get my camera stolen. Laters.